And we are live on the Digital Creators Podcast. We're here with Antoinette from Raw War. We're at the Raw War pop-up at Claremont Quarter. I'm very excited. How are you feeling about tonight? Very excited. Tell us how this pop-up came about. I think our last podcast was about 2 years ago, I think July 2021.
Yes.
So sort of what's happened since then, and how did it kind of lead up to this pop-up?
A lot has happened in the past 2 years. So about like a bit after the last time we spoke, that was when I was really working on refining the product and creating silhouettes that I was really drawn to, and actually like in the past 2 years have become like signature silhouettes of the brand, which I'm very grateful for. So I created the fitted cropped silhouette as a bomber jacket to accentuate the waist, and then simplified and perfected the reversible bomber jacket. So both have become really signified silhouettes of the brand. And also the cropped ones also we made them reversible too. Just in the last year. So with that, the first release of that was a pop-up at Sneakerland. So I was grateful to be part of 1, 2, and 3 Sneakerlands. One of them being in Melbourne as well. And then
was that your first like interstate
pop-up? Yes, it was. Yeah.
And what was the response over there? Just as
it was really they found it very interesting, and especially like they have I feel like Melbourne has quite an artistic open mind to fashion. So it was really cool to explore. And through all those explorations and like the collections that I've created in the past 2 years, I've seen that like the brand does have like a young audience, but I think it has like a range of audience.
Yeah. So like it's got a lot of room to grow, sort of thing.
Yeah, that too. And I felt like just in the past 2 collections, so like especially the summer collection, it was really it was attracted by quite a mature market. So I found it was quite an interesting point to me. So that was why I chose to kind of explore into Claremont, into this center specifically. I personally shop here quite a lot, but there is a range of like younger and more mature audience.
Yeah.
So that was why I chose to explore my options here.
Yeah, I guess it's pop-ups are just a good way to kind of taste test your target audience.
Yeah,
so like
definitely.
Maybe Sneakerland was more like sort of streetwear audience, see how they sort of respond, and then here you've got kind of big brands like Boss, David Jones, that sort of thing. So yeah, more sort of mature audience. And with your brand, like obviously, I guess it comes from streetwear a bit, like when you first started.
Yeah.
But you can also wear it, for higher end events and
exactly, yeah,
that sort of thing.
That's a big thing with products. Like I label the brand like high end streetwear. I don't like to restrict it, but that's mainly like the title I give it.
Yeah.
And the main thing about why I'm drawn to that genre is that like the quality is very high. It's very comfortable, so you can literally wear it during the day and in like dressy occasions.
Yeah.
So when people invest into the product, they feel like they can wear it more often than
yeah. Oh, that's really cool. And you've got some summer stuff. I saw like the crop tops over there.
Yeah.
And then now we're coming into sort of winter, so I guess you got more of like the bomber jackets.
And we've got the crew necks. I'm wearing one right now.
Oh, yeah.
So I brought out the classic bomber jackets that so they're reversible, both full length and cropped fitted, in an olive green this season.
Yeah.
And actually, the olive green side is the first time that I haven't put a logo on that side.
Okay.
So this is an interesting concept I actually wanted to bring up, is the fact that because I've been developing those silhouettes for the past 2 years, and I've left, most times the mannequin at the pop-up has just had the green side. And I wanted to kind of see that some people have recognized it to be my brand without having a logo, which is actually, it's quite an ironic thing for streetwear, but I wanted to have the two where it's like, I've got a jacket full of like logos, like the monogram.
Yeah, the monogram.
And then another one's completely plain, and you know both of them's mine.
Yeah. Me personally, I actually avoid wearing logos or too many graphics and stuff. I guess if you look at the higher end brands like Gucci and Louis Vuitton, that kind of works well. But no, that's really good that people are recognizing it without the logo.
Yeah.
Like it kind of says something more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Something I'm very proud of because, like, coming from a fashion construction like background, like pattern making and the fit of everything is very important. So I want to be known not just for like that's my iconic logo, but it's that the fit is iconic to the brand as well.
And with the reversible jacket, it's some of the bomber jacket.
Yeah.
Something that I haven't actually seen a lot of brands do, like personally.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of inspired you to do the reversible?
I was always intrigued by the idea of products being reversible. I've seen it like, I mean, I've got a lot of with the name War. Like, it didn't initially, like, I didn't choose to have the name.
Oh,
War
of course, bomber
because
jacket.
yeah, so I didn't initially choose the War title. Because I was interested in military. I've always just naturally been.
Yeah.
So I kind of utilized my interest in that time to link to the name.
Yeah.
And I was always interested in the uniforms, not just of like men, but of women. And then the idea of like how like how purposeful the bomber jacket was. So the reverse side is always a bold color, so they know that there's an issue from above to the individuals down on the ground, sort of thing. But with the reversible concept, if you go to like the details of how a product is made, especially a jacket, even a non-reversible jacket is made the same way as a reversible one. So I thought about it. I was like, all I have to do is invest in the exact zips that will go back to front, and then you've got yourself two jackets. So people know they're investing in two products.
Yeah, that's so cool and so innovative. I was, is one of these are these reversibles as well?
The green one over there is, and the monogram.
Maybe I could just grab one and we could just have a look.
Let me grab it.
So the green is the new color, right?
Yes, it's the new olive green color. Yes.
I'm actually a fan of the olive green. You can see this would totally match my brown pants and orange beanie. So is this is it androgynous, so like men and women can wear it, or is this like the women's range? Or?
I would say androgynous. So this one is a full length one, and then the mannequin is the fitted cropped version.
Okay.
Yeah. So this side is completely has no logos, and the fabric is a waterproof taffeta, extremely waterproof, from Japan actually.
Oh, okay.
So it gets imported into Perth, Australia, and gets cut and sewn.
I just got to mention, check out these nails and this this ring. We got the Royal. I don't know if you can try hold it close. We got the Royal ring. Maybe that's coming soon. I don't know, the jewelry range.
You never know. That would be a dream of mine too. And then so the zip is able to be reversible if you flip it backwards.
Yeah. Can we do a little live demo here?
That would be cool. Yes, let's do that. And then the inside is a plain black.
Oh, okay. That's got the logo on it.
So I thought, like, with a plain black side, you could easily have the boldness of the badge.
Yeah.
And then the other side is a stronger color, but it's got that more subdued.
I guess you can like maybe wear this in the daytime, like a bit more color, and then maybe you're going out and you want like to wear something black.
Yeah, exactly.
Flip it around. And I think that's also like quite a topic. A topical thing in fashion at the moment is sustainability.
Yes.
And I think having something like that you can, one product that has two purposes is like a good way to do things.
Sure.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's getting produced the same, like the amount of time is the same with non-reversible or reversible. So it's like a little smart way to create two products at once.
Yeah. And how did you go about finding the materials from Japan? Like, because how did you find that?
It was it was a lot of research. I was doing a custom once, where the color that the client wanted was very specific. So I did a bit more research and ended up finding a wholesaler over east.
Yeah.
So the headquarters is here, and then they bring everything in and out of Japan. So so I found it by coincidence through a custom order, and I ended up using it for a lot of my furthermore collections after that.
Oh, okay. And how long is your pop-up here at Claremont Quarter?
It is 7 days, so it's going to go until Sunday the 11th until 5 p.m.
Oh, okay. Amazing. Well, yeah, I'm super excited for this pop-up. Congratulations again.
Thanks so much. A pleasure to speak with you again.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have to do like another full episode.
I would love that.
So yeah, stay tuned, guys, for that, and don't forget to subscribe. Check us out on Instagram, digital creators underscore AU. And what's the Raw War Instagram? Yourself and the Raw War.
So mine is Raphael Antoinette, and then the brand is raw underscore underscore